Hey.
Hey. You come past your bedtime? And when did you start sleeping with a stuffed animal?
Me? I never stopped. Actually, Bella lost her tail, and I promised Violet I'd stitch it back on.
My granddaughter's lucky she has a doctor for a daddy. Is it too late to say goodnight to her?
Violet's down for the count, and unfortunately, I'm headed for an early night myself.
Oh, you start back at GH tomorrow?
I do.
In that case, Harry and I should go.
Whoa! Missed the opportunity to reestablish a family tradition?
What family tradition?
Poker night. Name your stakes. Glad you're finally putting this table to good use.
Table gets plenty of use, and you know it.
There's a story behind the card table?
Got it for Violet so she could color in the living room.
Okay, just cut the cards, bro.
It's bad enough you taught me to play, you had to teach him too.
Dad needed someone to help him fleece his poker buddies.
You know, those English professors would know more about Chaucer than Texas Hold'em.
Don't be so modest. You had a gift.
According to Dad, you held your own against the old guys. Never dropped a hand until you,
Until you went on to bigger and better things. Being a specialist in infectious diseases doesn't leave a whole lot of time for fun and games.
or family celebrations.
It was a busy time at the hospital for Finn. He would have been at your mother's wedding with me if he could have.
I know that's a story you told Violet when she asked. But that's not the reason why I didn't come to your wedding.
The wedding, son. You were upset because I remarried so soon after your mother died. I did a lousy job of preparing you for such a big change in my life.
I was wrong to act out the way I did.
It was a complicated time. It still is. It's a shock to realize that even though Jackie and I will always love one another, sometimes even a loving marriage isn't built to last. If I did anything right, it was having two sons like you.
What do you mean, if? You are a great dad. Finn and I owe you so much.
I owe you, both of you. I'm very proud of you both. You, Harry, for growing into such a fine young man. And you, Finn, for giving me a second chance. Letting me into your family.
So, we're gonna play cards or we're gonna talk about it? Jacks are better to open.
Read 'em and weep, fellas.
This is what you get for teaching them to deal with the bottom of the deck.
I did not.
Yeah.
I taught you both to play an honest game.
Honest.
Although, in retrospect, I was a lot harder on you than I was on your brother. You remember that Little League game that you lost?
Yeah, you took me out for ice cream afterwards, and you said I played my best, and that's all that matters.
Hey, I never got ice cream after a game, win or lose.
I pushed you too hard. I didn't want to make the same mistakes with Harry.
Yeah, well, you have nothing to feel guilty about. Whatever I did or didn't do, it was never your fault.
Marrying Jackie so soon after your mother died. What's been eating at you all this time?
Finn, remember all those times you told me to be honest in my relationships? Maybe it's time you take your own advice. And while you ponder those wise words, I'm gonna get us some more root beers.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Get out.
Oh, no, I missed you guys. You're just leaving?
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to work the night shift at the station.
Okay.
I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
All right.